incoming. Science Mine team.
Perfect. All right. Well, then, if that's the case, will you tell me where you guys are going to be at?
What? So there's. So I went into studio mode and it completely popped up.
I'll be in the big white room waiting.
Paco, we need you.
Oh man, and I even have everything ready for tonight, guys. Welcome to the Amateur Hour Commentary Channel, where everything goes wrong. Tonight's matchup for the North American Firewall League Season 2 match is between DABS and Top Gun, and we have two perspectives. Again, sorry about the intro. I was in studio mode. I never hit transition, nothing. Decided to just kick it right over.
Paco worked so hard on the intro, and he did such a good job on it.
I know.
And you just ruined it.
Oh, goodness. Anyway.
Kitty, you ready?
That intro is like the favorite, like the best part of the stream.
I know, and I all messed it up. But you know what? Everything else should run pretty smoothly. I just got to fix this cropping here just a little bit.
I'm ready.
So we do have two perspectives tonight, folks, which is going to be awesome. And right after this first round, we're going to get into it, and we're going to review who's on each team. And then actually also check out the stats. Yes, we have stats, guys. So it's going to be very exciting. But, what did they call you? Shami? Shwami. What is your prediction tonight with DABS and Top Gun?
Oh, that's a very tough call. This one's going to be a close one. I'm going to say this one is going to be a 7-5.
A 7-5.
7-5. And I'm going to lean towards Top Gun here, but I'm hoping DABS will prove me wrong. They are in the winning slot after all.
Yeah, when we check out the stats, we're going to see that their final scores right now are actually fairly close. I believe DABS only has 3 and Top Gun has 4. So it's going to be a very even match. And I'm going to go with your prediction as well. I think it's going to be 7-5. I know that's very boring for all of you guys, but it looks like we're starting off in containment and DABS is starting off on the attack. Why don't we go and check out where...
This one, yeah?
Yes, this is a pretty good map, I would say. This is a good spot to kind of hold down. Multiple points that DABS could come from. Let's see if they can stick together and push like typical 2-3 doors that are normally pushed, or if maybe somebody's going to sneak around that back stairwell.
It looks like Top Gun is just sitting in the back of that shower room, which is a very typical strategy. Most teams will sit in the back. You have the most cover, the most freedom to move around, and you get very good coverage over all the doors. But there are many doors to go through, so DABS are going to have to pick which route they want to take, which one they're most confident in taking, and see what they're going to see if they can make any effective push to try to get into the shower room. You know, the one move that I did see, and I do remember very clearly, was when NAC was pushing into the shower room, and we just saw Frosty go in and whip around and just eliminate everybody. Do you remember that match?
I do. I remember that one quite clearly. Threw a couple of grenades and then just went ham and just destroyed everyone.
It was absolutely beautiful. And, I did not have the appropriate reaction, unfortunately. But, as is the case sometimes when you expect a team to do well.
You want me to pop the door real quick and you want to shoot him?
You got a sight on him?
You being on that side would have a better angle. He's right over there. Nope.
I've got eyes on the laptop.
Okay, I
Standing
see.
by.
If you stand right here, like right here in the middle, you can get.
Dabs is still at the laptop.
You can just aim straight at his head, and I'll fucking pop the door and just.
And please let me know if you can hear the game audio. I hope I have it loud enough that you guys can hear it.
I'll open
And it
for
looks
you.
like they're going to try to breach one side of the door, but they need to be careful. Again, you see a lot of this stacking up, and that can easily result in very quick eliminations of an entire team. They're breaching the door here, getting a couple of shots fired.
Hostile retired. 3 remaining.
Yep. Oh shit.
Oh. 3 remaining.
Back over here. That's great.
Oh shit.
Down. 2 remaining.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I was trying to help Kitty.
It wasn't a bad
How
try.
unfortunate.
That was a nice try.
Contract revoked.
I don't even know how I fucking died. Did I kill myself?
No, grenade.
Yeah, good game there. Sorry, I had to. I was. I don't know if you saw, but
Damn.
Transition. Thank you. Unfortunately, Dabs couldn't come out on top there, but it's okay. It was very tough. The shower room, I would say, can be difficult to breach if you don't know what you're doing. And I think trying to breach that particular door and all going in the same door was probably the downfall of Dabs in that situation.
Taking a shower and you threw
yeah.
it at me.
So real quick for anybody interested, oh Jesus, sorry about that. They just smashed into my mic. The drink of choice tonight is a rum and coke, courtesy of Snail Trail, who did pick my drink in honor of their game tonight. So
That was rude.
So real quick,
for anybody
before we
drinking
actually
with me, cheers.
Yes, cheers. I'm not drinking anything fun, just a monster. But let's check out the teams here. Let's first see Dabs and see who's playing tonight.
So you mean, do that to me one more time, and I'm a rage quit.
Even in private matches, he cares about it. He keeps a mental count in his head.
Who I recently found out is the wife of Vaughn.
Couldn't go nowhere.
I'm ready to rock and roll.
I was thinking
You guys good,
maybe.
boys?
Oh wait, no.
What do you guys? What do you
No,
guys
not
gonna
you
bring?
guys, not you guys.
No, what are you guys gonna bring? Desecrated. What are you
I'll
guys
just
gonna bring?
we need it. We need just a little
Alright,
bit,
cool.
a little bit of quietness.
Hey, will you guys let me do some of my operations while we're here?
Oh yeah.
It's a little loud.
Yeah, sounds like they're having a lot of fun.
Oh, Kitty.
What incident?
Yeah, it is. Swami predicted a 7-5 for Top Gun, but with hopes that Dabs will prove me wrong.
You guys think I should bring that?
Yeah.
All right, so
So yeah.
real quick, before they get into the next match, why don't we check out what the scores actually are?
Audio is out with banners up. You didn't fix that. Those scenes. Are all those scenes broken?
No,
Is everyone?
Oh, every single one of them. Okay. Yeah, every single one of them, I guess, needs to have the microphone. I don't know why.
We lost
It's
the
okay.
first
You
match.
guys got to see the list of names.
1-0.
That's what's important. But this is where we're at. Right now, Top Gun is holding 4 points in total. Dabs is holding 3. So it's very, very close. And you can see over there on the left who each team played, what the score was, and how many total wins they actually have. You can also see the summary up top as well.
JJ.
All right. So Kitty wants me to.
Yeah, so it looks like Dabs with a total of 13 maps overall, and Top Gun with 18. So slight advantage on the map points, but also it's early in the season. They haven't necessarily played all the same people, so not those stats are to be taken with a grain of salt at the moment. But it does look like we are into the next match.
And Dabs is on defense, and they're going to hold this server room, which would be the smart choice here. So as they start getting set up in the server room, trying to set jammers, try to set up their traditional defense.
It doesn't reach.
The other blocker is over here.
Yeah, on behind your front door. Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like they're gonna come and probably realize it's down there. They're gonna take a look down. At least if it was me, take a look down through that window there. Looks like Jester was doing that.
Multiple hostiles incoming. Time to earn your keep.
Checking for a flank.
Above.
Same here.
Dab sitting tight, one looking towards the white stairwell is desecrated. Snail is looking out this blocked door to provide that additional support if necessary, and the other two are looking at the back door.
In the shower room, maybe? 'Cause I heard a door open.
They gotta come to us. So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So that one's always the server room's always kind of an interesting one to breach. If you are going to go for it, they're better off flanking around and trying to get in
It's alright.
through the where the laptop side is, as well as through these two doors. Those are going down that stairs is basically suicide.
I thought I was.
Yeah.
Well, you failed.
Okay, coming laptop side, 2 of them right now. Oh, one's coming back.
Let's see if there's any chances for any C4 surprises on the door here.
I'm gonna try to shoot grenades.
Desecrated your side, they're coming too. Yep.
Double smoke will get you in that room. Need two-man group. That is that's a very good strategy, actually.
Make them come. Yeah, make them come into this room. If we have to even back up farther away from the doors. Where's it at on you?
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, I got one right above me over here. Same here. Damn, they just did the 4 corners of this room. Yeah, it looks like they're all pushing desecrated side.
Alright.
They close that door behind them.
They found the laptop.
We should double.
Try to grenade.
Yeah, it looks like Maverick's looking sort of might be a flank there.
I'm red.
Looks like Desecrate and Stale are holding down that door quite well, not allowing them to pass.
Maverick going down. Can't tell by from who.
Bad kitty.
Am I really far ahead?
No, I think Dab's stream is a little bit behind.
Okay.
Nice.
Got him, guys. We're good. Good shit.
We gotta start bringing ammo. An ammo bag.
Yeah, that was a good hold by them. Again, server room is probably one of the hardest to attack on this map. It's probably the best spawn point you can have.
It's just a very tough spot to breach. Once you're at the door, unload your lethals, it's over. Yeah, if you can get, I really like that strategy. Getting some smokes in there, really providing that cover fire, or that coverage, I should say, and then getting some of those lethals in and laying down some gunfire. It would be great, but you'd have to kind of plan to breach the server room, and if you don't plan for it, you can be ill prepared. I would still go through those back double doors. I think that would be the best option, but then again, I can't say I've ever won two. I can't say I've ever won frequently on that map.
Yeah, another thing that's really great is if you guys joined our Discord.
Oh yeah, about that Discord.
Do you see that? Do you see that segue? Make sure you click the link on the panels below, guys. Discord is growing. It is a lot of fun. We appreciate everybody that's in there and chatting away. And if you're so inclined, make sure to give us a follow and maybe join our Patreon for some special behind the scenes that Karen can attest to is worth the watch. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, and with our Patreon over at patreon.com/AHcommentary, expect something. We're gonna try to get onto a schedule of trying to produce something new, maybe once a week or once every other week. We haven't quite gotten that schedule down, but it's making the content, making sure it gets over there. But expect good stuff, guys. Expect good stuff.
what I can tell you is this exact thing right now with the whole Discord Patreon thing. I'm working on, or I will be working on, probably after the Christmas season, things slow down a little bit. A new, we'll call it an ad. So
I
there's
can't
going to be
wait.
two versions. There's going to be two versions. I decided today that we're going to actually do two versions.
Yeah, good.
One being the insanity, as Karen just said. One's going to be the insanity version, which you've kind of heard some of the ideas, and we're going to call that the extended director's cut.
Yes.
And then we're going to have a Twitch TOS version.
Yeah, because there are certain things you can't reveal on Twitch, or you can't
Oh.
say or can't do. So, but if you join us over on our Patreon, you will have first access to that material and greater access to the more uncut version. So be sure to go check us out over there. But I didn't catch the map, I always seem
I was
to...
looking for it too, and I didn't catch it either.
But we're moving into our next round, guys. Current score, 1-1.
So it looks like we are on the Pepper.
Pepper.
Peppa.
Pepper. Pepper.
So it looks like they are spawned over on the, what is based on spawn points, the usual left side of the map, or in this case, based on DABS position, straight across.
So as DAB starts working their way horizontally across.
Yeah, let's push up top. Just in case they don't. The middle of the desert.
Yep, yep.
Why is there reading rainbow sound?
DAB's working their way to the first hatch. Take
I'm
a
gonna
couple
grab the-
peeks. Ooh. Bad
Go for the
kitty.
firewall.
Dropping in with no fear.
Real quick right here.
Hold on, let me catch up, guys.
I say we stack up like we did last time, but we need to watch out. Just
All right, DAB's regroup.
Bad-
Playing.
let a Coro check. Oh, they got door block. Oh, we didn't bring C4, huh? Last time we had C4.
Yeah, it looks like DAB's pushing the door on the opposite end of Maverick. Actually, looks like they're now starting to flank around. They might be going to mid door, or just kind of feeling out, seeing what the best situation is, best place to go.
And then the other two follow them after.
We do have some gunfire exchanging. There's a major delay on this.
Yeah. That is
hard.
the unfortunate part. Just call it out as you see it, my friend. It looks like Desecrated is eliminated. Most of DABS is eliminated.
Shit.
I don't even think Top Gun.
Yeah.
Someone get the back, please.
Go back to the DABS perspective.
I'm watching pretty much the back end. He's peeking that door. He's pushing back a
Bad
little.
Kitty's throwing a couple of grenades, hoping to get a little bit of hit markers. Maybe a lucky kill.
Is it just two left, right? No, three.
And boy, would it be lucky.
One's pushing a little.
Top Gun eliminate or getting rid of their grenades a little prematurely there.
Stand up.
No confidence that the team is there.
They're taking turns too,
Dabs
so they're
stacking up.
stack up.
Gonna double fire if anyone comes around the corner. But this is gonna be a very hard breach for them. Grenade going
Oh,
out.
what a
They
grenade
gotta
throw.
push. And they're seeing red. If they were smart, they'd close the door, wait to heal up.
There you go.
Getting the
Or
double
they could
fire.
just down.
He's coming.
Can she pick up her teammate?
Oh.
Snail Trail. Getting some downs. All by herself. Can she get it?
Oh.
Oh my gosh. She's got
Gets
2
all of
kills.
them.
Good shit.
Snail Trail.
He's inside right there.
And Bad Kitty. No way.
Shit. Hell yeah. We all
What?
Oh my
a
gosh. What did we just see?
push.
got open. Nice.
Nice job.
Just when you think they're down. Holy cow.
Beautiful lady.
Wow, they came back from that. Holy Jesus. Honestly, I'm surprised that they got that kill. I'm not
am
gonna lie.
utterly surprised and very impressed with the tenacity of Bad Kitty and Snail there. Holy cow. Whew.
Thanks,
Wow, I
Emma.
just got amped. That was exciting.
That was phenomenal.
Wow.
Phenomenal push, yeah. Like that, the blind fire, and you look at Top Gun, who had the pre-fire, you know where they're at. Like that, they had such
She called me pretty.
the advantage at that, and for them to come out like that is phenomenal.
Yeah, that was just remarkable show. Remarkable show.
I think I may be wrong, but I think Snail Trail sacrificed Bad Kitty by using them as a meat shield.
Yeah, perhaps, but it worked in her favor. And
Yeah.
honestly, she was seeing red. Like when that first grenade went out the door, and it forced them to sprint in. I mean, she was seeing red. She was already injured and was still able to get those 2 eliminations. And I'm just utterly surprised to see that actually happen.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Very good job, Dabs. This is what I was expecting tonight from these 2 teams. Pretty equal in terms of skill, especially based on the scoreboard, and very exciting. Just very exciting. Women killing it. That's right. The ladies of Dabs just took over and won that for them. Whew. Got no
Well,
words.
I was gonna say if these 3 games are an indication of what the rest of the games are going to be like, we're in for a treat here. This was the right game to cast.
Amen to that. Holy cow.
So for anybody interested in and wondering how we pick the games to cast,
Change it or just like that?
there's a slight hierarchy. First and foremost, if Wolf and I are free that day, if we decide that we're going to be doing a stream that day or not. Number 2 is timing, and well, timing is a factor. And then it's a matter of the teams that are playing during that window of say 2 hours that we say any teams playing in those 2 hours. Any teams that we haven't cast have a very good chance of us casting. If in the event that all the teams playing we have casted, then it becomes a matter of if there are 2 stream links or not.
Yep. And just remember that it is our objective to get every single team at least once in this league so everyone has the chance on the big screen. So if you are interested in having us broadcast, please message us. You can also go check us out on the Discord. It's in the link below. So be sure to do that.
Yeah, we do have a list of all the teams that we've cast, and we keep track. And so this one was a no-brainer for us today.
100%. We haven't even cast either of these teams, so it is. It's just exciting. That man, I'm on the edge of my seat waiting to see what's going to happen next. That was really good show by Dabs. And again, look at this spawn point in the blue tab room. They're going to set up probably very similarly. That's my girl getting the cookies and milk, man. Just like me, you know, always pick up that good stuff.
No, that's
Lost.
behind you.
There's like 3 different sides, so middle, left, or right.
I think he was talking about that one.
Yeah, that's the middle.
Destroy the firewall. Laptop
Did you put it down, Dabber?
hostiles incoming. Protect that laptop.
Just put it under that table right there.
Placing a jammer. Yep. AK Dabber trying to get it, excuse me, in the appropriate position. They got a door blocker and a concussive mine along with proximity.
Are we gonna? How are we gonna do the back door?
I'm an action area.
There's mines on it. I was trying to kind of. Kitty, you want to take my spot over here? Because I'm watching like the. I'll take your spot.
They're over here at this back door.
Oh shit! They blew that middle door.
Watch the back one.
Yeah, just like that, getting bunched up in the corner. Now
Bad
there's
Kitty,
only
Snail
one
Trail,
left.
Actdabber, everybody getting involved in this one.
And that's the downside of pushing in as a unit, trying to lay all that cover fire when the other team hasn't gotten rid of all their lethal grenades. You run the risk of getting a full team elimination, and they paid the price that time. Dabs still with at least 3 members. I think only 1 member of their team was eliminated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around. Shoot forward. Hurry, hurry, hurry. They ain't even looking. Okay, looks like he's running to the middle door.
Where I'm at?
Yeah.
All right.
Get ready, shoot now, shoot now.
He's coming in the middle door now. He's backing up. He's backing up.
Shit.
Hold it. I'll watch your right side. He's reloading.
Gosh, diddly dang it.
my left side. Just make him come in there.
On that doorway.
You should go put a C4 on that back door. You got another one, right?
No, I put it down over there. So
Kitty, if
they
you
said
can
it was
push
behind
back
me, I
just
brought
one
a
circle
little
right now
bit,
behind you.
let him like get
TG getting elimination.
Get a crossfire
Alright,
on him too.
Push in, push in. Push in hard right. Hurry up.
I don't know, he
Hard
killed
right.
me.
Shoot hard right. Hard right.
One's just hanging out the middle. He's pushing. He's pushing. He's pushing.
Nice.
Right now, pushing now. Good shit. Game. Good shit. He must have, guys. Throwing a grenade.
Nice job.
I think that was
No
C4.
C4.
Because he was in the middle.
Yeah.
The whole time he stayed.
Nice job, guys.
Oh yeah. Good shit.
3-1. Holy cow. Karen, thank you for the 200 bits. Appreciate that.
The
Always
mother
love the
of
support.
firewall at it again.
Oh,
Act
goodness.
average for Alaska.
You guys done this before.
Is for Alaska or from Alaska?
It's for Alaska. What?
I don't know.
Karen, have you been drinking?
Have you had a
Are
little
you
rum and
drinking
coke
with-
yourself, Karen? Cheers. That was
I didn't realize you were joining me, Karen.
a very good round. That's going to finish off the second map of this evening. And this time I'm going to try to pay attention to see what map we do have next.
No, we're doing 3.
So currently on another game, we do have Chronic Master Gators and the Four Horsemen currently playing. I'm trying to get an update from them. I do not have links for NAC Goon.
I just like the music. I mean,
If anybody can get updates on that one, that would be much appreciated.
Yeah, there were 4 games happening tonight, guys. It looks like we're going to be going to
Who's the
newsroom,
other
by
one?
the way. So there was this match. There was this match, NAC and Goons, the Meat Pack, and
Meat
was-
Pack and
I think it was
versus-
420, right?
Yeah.
Meat
Yes,
Pack and
that's
420,
it. Meat for 420.
and then I'm forgetting the last one, but there was a 4th one.
It is Chronic Master Gators and Four Horsemen.
I got a bucket next to me.
Oh, okay, yep. I still can't believe they didn't put Mig in. You know, maybe that's the factor here. Who knows? Joker says 5-3 Gators.
All right. Thank you, Joker.
Joker, thank you for being here. Like, you're kind of in a match right now.
Pointing at me like that. Come on.
Oh, Meat Pack and 420 is Thursday. That was my mistake. Sorry about
So
that.
who is the other one?
I don't know. I'm gonna whip up my phone real quick. But in
I
the
sent
meantime,
the messages or something.
in the meantime, if you guys have not yet checked out our Discord, why don't you go ahead and do so? It only takes a few seconds. Click on that link, accept the invite, head on over, and enjoy what's happening over there on our Discord. And also, it doesn't take too long to go over to patreon.com/ahcommentary and check that stuff out as well. Where you can get a little bit of extra content, support us as we continue to try to expand ourselves and, you know, reach into different esports areas and, you know, just grow our brand. And we're going to grow our brand with you guys. So far, so good. Thank you guys so much for the support. So I see that's Four Horsemen, Chronic Master Gators. No, it says Meat Pack and 420 is today. It was 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, so it was about an hour ago. Unless that changed. It could have changed. There's DABS and Top Gun. And then, what was the other one? Might have to go into the messenger here. Well, it sounds like they're having a lot of fun, which is awesome. Well, thank you very much, Meg. Appreciate that. We're trying. And,
So for anybody interested, those are the links for the current streams that we are watching. Rubus for TG Joker, and Snail Trail for Dabs.
yeah,
Those
please
are the
go
links.
and please go over and support them, guys. Like, we put these links in the chat for a reason, because without these guys playing and these ladies playing, we don't have any content. We don't have anything. So go support them. Make sure you hit that subscribe or that follow, whichever platform they're on. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when they're actually going live. And I'm going to continue to look and see what matches.
Okay, so I do believe we were going into newsroom, I believe. So yes, it is newsroom. It looks like we have TG on the defense, sort of in that. I'm not sure what to call this room. It's sort of like the back office.
So yeah, and DABS are actually in the green screen room.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going.
I'm not sure if they're trying to. Did they go 2 and 2 or no? They're all pushing out. They're going for the hunt.
Yeah, let's head up.
To DABS. DABS is still on the first floor while Top Gun is upstairs, and it looks like DABS is moving in right underneath Top Gun. There's some gunfire being exchanged as we speak. Desecrated going down. A couple of grenades going in. Snail Trail getting an elimination. She needs to back up. She got a couple eliminations. Can DABS walk away with another one?
Yep, go around. He's on the stairs. He's going towards behind you, Snail. Turn around, Snail. He's coming right there in the door. He's right there.
So it looks like they're still trying to push.
It looks like Desecrated or AK Dabber goes down. AK Dabber by Cloud. Cloud again, the surviving member of Top Gun. Can he get these eliminations? Back hitting Snail left on DABS. Back hit goes down, and Snail Trail getting him from behind. Getting the elimination.
Didn't actually see them.
Snail Trail really taking it to them.
And one person's down on the laptop.
But they still need, they acted so quickly they didn't get the firewall, and I don't think Top Gun actually put down the jammer, so I'm pretty certain that laptop is open.
Oh my god.
Yeah, now they've got to use that minute wisely to get to the laptop and hit that firewall.
Yeah, at the moment they're scrambling.
I think they're splitting up in order because they're not sure where the laptop is yet.
I don't think so.
Yeah, yeah, they were splitting up because they weren't sure where it's going to be.
And now it's a rush to the laptop. Can they get to it in time? You can only sprint so fast.
No,
I don't think they're going to get it.
1, that's it.
And that's it. Top Gun walking away with a victory. Oh, so close.
Yeah, they needed like 1 more second. Almost getting stuck in the doorway there is almost what did it in.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. They got the kill victory, but they did not get the hack victory. DABS, Snail Trail, and a Bad Kitty must be feeling it right now. Feeling pretty bad about that one, but 'tis unfortunate. But Top Gun getting the victory there on defense.
Yeah, that was a good push. So it was kind of smart by TG there to kind of force them as furthest away from the laptop as they could, force the fight, and you're against the timer at that point.
Yeah, that was a very good maneuver. I agree. Got to run double time. It's so true in situations like this, especially on a map that's large like that. You know, I'm surprised that one of the firewall locations was so far away from the laptop. Where Bad Kitty was, she was actually closer to the laptop than Snail Trail was. And,
yeah, I think she took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
she just couldn't get to it in enough time. What's up, Rob? Welcome to the stream, man. Sofo says, always double time. So many people run with double time. It's a necessity. I don't even think you can do that little gun tilt glitch anymore. I think that's been corrected. I remember trying it the last time we played, and either I was doing it wrong or it wasn't working. But very good work by Top Gun. Very good work by DABS. DABS, again, getting that kill victory, but just not the round victory.
Yeah, can we all take a minute and appreciate DABS' icon and the fact that their name is actually like their actual names, like Desecrated One, Actabber, Bad Kitty, and Snail Trail.
I love it.
Such creativity.
Yeah, definitely one of the most creative ones. Then we have the Power Rangers. and we have Top Gun, both with logos that are very similar to what they're representing. Well, Power Rangers is exactly what they were representing. So Top Gun's a
It's
little
borderline
close,
copyright on our
Borderline.
stream.
We have not broadcast them yet. We will put a disclaimer out there when we actually do.
We get reported.
But I want to just give a big shout out to all the subs. We do have 14 subs. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate that. It really means a lot when you guys decide to donate to that extent. So thank you guys. And to those who actually donated money, you know who you are. My sincerest apologies about certain things that will be corrected in the new year. So just keep in mind that you will be informed about that. Please let us know when you get notifications too.
Yeah, if you don't get a notification, make sure you look into it.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, moving on from that.
I had something and then I lost it because you brought that up and it made me laugh.
It's the only funny thing I could come up with tonight. Be like Titch. If someone doesn't have double time, he yells them to get out of the way. That's so true. He does every single time.
Double time or get the fuck out of the way.
The only thing that I do, and I ended up getting this nickname from my friend who I used to play Firewall with, was door blocker, because I'd always try to go through a door when someone else was, or I'd always be standing in the door protecting that door when someone's trying to get through. So, you know, I ended up getting that nickname.
The 14 subs. So, for those 14 subs that we have, we swear to God, we have entered an emote to Twitch. We have sent one in. We are waiting for it to be approved. And we said this on all the other streams too. I think it was the same day that we did the emotes for Age Commentary. I also added one on my channel, and it's still pending as well. But if we do get one more sub, it will unlock another emote slot that we can fill, and hopefully Twitch will approve in the next month.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Twitch and why it's taking so long. It really shouldn't take that long. It should only take a few days, a few business days, but we're going to blame it on the holiday season with Christmas being here, Hanukkah, what is there, Yom Kippur? I don't know the other holidays. And then we have New Year's coming up. So it's just a very busy time of the season. I'm sure it's not one of their focuses. So we're going to blame it on that for now.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't door knocker. That is true. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a door knocker. That's not a good position to be in. Karen, we're calling.
Are you familiar with an old job? Or do you know what a knocker-upper is?
I've never heard of a knocker-upper. Other than, I'm assuming it's male prostitution.
No, actually, it's not. So back, fun fact, just because the door knocker reminded me. So knocker-upper was actually a job in in England back in the day. So before alarm clocks and stuff like that, you would actually pay somebody to come and wake you up. So you'd make it to work. So they would come around with a big stick and they would rap on your window. And they were referred to as knocker-uppers because they would knock on your window and wake you up.
Does that job still exist, and where can I sign up?
No, that job doesn't exist because electricity and alarm clocks became a thing.
Oh man, but what a job that would be! You know, even newspaper boys and those routes. Like, you don't see much of that nowadays. Those are all old titles, all jobs that required a lot of work, and fortunately, I never got to do as a kid. I was stuck babysitting. That was my first job.
I'd like to point out that Mr. Psychology went straight to male prostitution at the
I'm just saying, like,
do we need to talk about this?
To knock her upper, it makes sense. The connection was there. Never once would I ever think it was an old job by an Englishman or an Englishwoman to be at someone's alarm clock. I'm sure no one in chat would have come to that conclusion either. But, so yeah, male prostitution was the first thing that came to mind. Not that I have any experience in that, but...
So last, I think it was about 2 or 3 streams ago, we learned a little bit about Wolf and his love for the Elf on the Shelf. Would you care to tell everybody how work was today?
If you want to see how work was today, just head on over to the Discord and you can see. We are moving into the sixth match of the evening, which will bring us to halftime, and we are going back to newsroom. I will share after this round my feelings around the symbols of Christmas. Talk about it in Patreon. Wolf will be more colorful. That is a good bit of content right there, Karen. I just may do that. I have tomorrow off. I may work on that video tomorrow.
we're starting a new segment called Wolf Rant.
Wolf Rant. Ooh, this is a bad spot for Dabs to be defending. They are right there in the broadcast area. Not a lot of cover. They need to sprint up those stairs. Try to get the height advantage.
Fuck. Help, 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 help. Grenades.
Not what I brought.
This shit. Yep, I know.
101 grenades going flying. A lot of bodies going everywhere. We are not sure who's left. It looks like 3 of the...
Desecrated one goes down. I think...
3, yeah. Top gun. Yep, they are there. It looks like we have 40 seconds, and...
Nope, they found my jammer.
Putting it up elsewhere. Good stuff. I did that. You had me. I was like,
Yeah, that's going to tie it up 3-3.
nope, you suck.
For that video, but let's just say I have very, very strong opinions about Santa Claus, his little elves and helpers, and that creepy little porcelain doll that people call Elf on a Shelf.
Can we rename it to like the Howling Wolf? And you just going off on camera.
You know, I used to have a segment on my YouTube channel called Howling with the Wolf, but maybe I could bring that back. That'd be fun. What's the score? It's 3-3, my friend.
Very good games for all 6 of them. Paco should be around.
He should be. He could be lurking.
At the Paco.
I am going to make that larger because it was kind of small. So there's the score right there, folks. 3-3. Tried to make it a little bit larger. I don't have the fancy stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have the text font that Paco has. I don't know. I don't understand why I don't. But I tried finding it. I looked for it today and I couldn't find it. So you guys are just getting the generic Calibri, whatever the heck it's called.
Yeah, Paco's got a lot of work when he gets back because we have literally destroyed hours and hours of work.
I'm confident that our setup is still fine. I grouped some things together, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier. I've saved a lot of the material, so a lot of this stream. So if we go back and try to restream, rebroadcast another team, some of those links should be there. So Paco, you're welcome. I made things a little bit easier. However, you are going to have to fix the text. I'm sorry.
You're welcome, Paco. We destroyed a bunch of stuff. But we saved some stuff for you.
We made your job relevant again. You have to come back and you have to fix it. So
I used to wonder how we did this with just the 2 of us.
Dude, I don't know. Life was simpler, and then Paco came in and made the whole scene selection stuff more difficult.
Yeah, damn you, Paco, for adding production value.
Yes, why would you do such a thing? You want us to grow or something? Come on. Do we know the scores of the other matches?
Currently, let me see. Like I said, the only one I have, I don't have links to any other ones, but I do have links to the Horsemen. Let's see if I can.
I would guess that their match is over at this point.
The Horsemen?
Yeah. Because I think they're about halfway through their match. Last I knew. But if you guys are interested in the current scores for Group C, here they are up on the screen. we can see right now Hoons Goons is topping the charts with a total of 9 points. And if you look at how many 1 rounds they actually have, 34, blowing away a lot of the other teams. Right behind them is a Scrub Squad with 24 points, 24 wins, I should say.
Not in points, so that's just map wins.
But not, yeah, that's just map wins. But that will be important in the end. And the old Dirty Gunners are coming in second here with 6 points. DABS only has 3. Top Gun only has 4. And tonight could really go either way at this point.
But yeah, I was expecting them to start rushing, so I was surprised that they were holding back.
Yeah, it looks like they are definitely still playing.
Well, I mean, we're gonna,
Wow, I'm surprised that it's still going on.
We should just
Those matches were going kind of fast too.
Defense-wise.
So you know
I
what
think they were
always,
having some issues.
You know what I always found confusing. I appreciate that. What's A team standings? I will get that in a second. No, we did not do those. I did not review those. But I will get those ready as you guys watch the other match. But what I always found interesting is that they have so many contractors, and I don't know what their relevance is with regards to the story, because there's a story supposedly in Firewall, but what's more important are the skills that they come with. I know it's kind of like a weird topic to talk about, but you always see players running with one character over another, rather than just having, I don't know, custom character or a couple characters and then just having a bunch of different skills. But with regards to contractors and their skills, who do you think has the best skill right now?
Right now, currently? Pretty well Okoro or Diaz. Like, the one that everybody's running for the most part.
Yeah.
Heavy Duty and Double Time are like your go-to, 100% useful, almost every situation. They are your all-around abilities. There are some other situational ones depending on what it is or what map or specific plays, but those are I think those are the two that people would more so lean on.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying Bear and the no chevron thing.
Yeah, I can see the benefits of some of the other ones, but like I said, I think it would be situational, because to get one of those, you're really having to give up on something else, and it's a matter of what do you give up and what's your benefit behind it. Heavy Duty and Iceman with the new gun is best. Yeah, like Iceman is for the lower recoil for sure.
So it looks like we're sitting at halftime here.
Karen with another 200 bits.
Karen, thank you so much. Holy cow. It's wonderful.
Karen, you got to stop.
My whole team uses Odin.
We did. We saw that when we were casting a game the other day. Yesterday? Was it yesterday?
What's Odin's perk?
Iceman.
Is that Iceman? Okay. All right, I'm going to try to get those stats for you guys right now. I did have them. I just did not save them.
No,
yeah, we kind of had the we had the ones up for Group C, since this was what we were casting. We did not, however, plan on having the other ones up, as it was. What are you doing? It's in Discord, dude.
I know. I was trying to open it, but my internet, my browser decided to not work, so we're just kind of sitting on a white screen.
Paco, Raz was looking for you. I don't remember why, or
okay, let's just
I don't know if he remembers why, but he was looking for you. So I believe we're just sort of in the downtime.
Yeah,
usually around 6. It's just kind of go get drinks and take your 5-minute break.
So if you guys want to go and take a quick break,
what time do they say?
You have a few minutes before we actually come back to another match. I'm currently in the process of trying to get these stats for you, but my browser doesn't want to work, I guess.
Do you not have the app?
No, I do.
Then what are you? I'm confused.
No, yeah, no. I know,
No,
I
okay,
know
it's
what you're
fine.
talking about, but no, because the app doesn't seem to want to work on my PC, and the images that I posted in Discord are also kind of fuzzy when I try to bring them up in here. So I gotta go into the North American Firewall League Facebook page. So bear with me, guys. Listen to Titch in his sultry voice as he rocks you to sleep.
Welcome, guys, to the ASMR North American Firewall League Group C.
Desecrated, get ready for attacking.
Oh my goodness.
Coming
Too
up
funny.
next, we have the classic Sharpie on the pop screen.
Oh dear. Guys, it's going there. It's going there.
We went there.
Oh, goodness gracious.
This is what happens when you give us too much downtime.
Too much downtime. This is why we need commercials, Paco.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, we could have ran that that intro that you absolutely decimated.
Dude, you know, Streamlabs shouldn't allow that to happen, but it did. I do apologize, guys. And also, speaking of intros, we should be getting a new intro sometime next year. Is that correct?
That's what I hear, because I tasked Paco with doing it. Same great music. However, different clips instead of using the old Firewall trailer. We have, between the last season and this season, we should have enough footage that we should be able to go in and kind of make our own little montage for that. And Paco did such a great job on the first intro that, and I'm going to be busy with the other one, so seems like a
the
good
other
job
one's
for
going to
him.
be great. I could just see it. I could see it now. Paco definitely has the eye for creativity for sure. And it looks like it's 8-4, Gators won. So congratulations to Gators, 4 Horsemen. Better luck next time, guys. They were definitely a tough team.
But we
I'm
are
sorry
in
we missed
Gauntlet.
them. Yes, we are. The new shoot house, as some call it. Dabs on the attack.
Yeah, it looks like TG holding up the airplane, which again, this one's got kind of a mixed feeling on this on the airplane.
Feel like they're gonna be in a plane.
You're breaking off by yourself? Exactly.
I'm
You
not.
always tell me.
I'm watching. I have good angle on this fucking back corner.
Yeah, a lot of squishy sounds have been made shooting at the plane.
Be careful with that.
Dabs are splitting up, too, moving through the box room. Dabber and Snail sneaking their way up at a snail's pace. Abadun-dun.
I'm leaving. And I'm back. If you can mute yourself. Get out, Wolf.
What is wrong with me? Looks like Desecrated and Bad Kitty regrouped with Snail and Dabber.
On the right? Oh shit.
They're in the fucking plane.
Oh,
What the fuck, man? My bad, Snail. Let him throw the grenades. Let him fucking.
All right, the good thing here now is Dabs at least has got some eyes in the sky. Hopefully, hopefully she can direct her
one's looking at
team
that door
the
that
best
you're
way to
looking
go.
at,
In case of the dad jokes.
Yeah, he's far away.
Is he on my left?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. I thought that was a
bad
very
case.
good pun.
You won't have an angle. He's just hiding behind something.
I say we should go.
You've been hanging around with me too long, dude.
To be honest.
So it looks like Dabs is just sitting in the box room at the moment. I don't think they're confident in moving.
That's an
Yeah.
interesting tactic. How do you think that's going to play out for them?
Go around. You
Woo! That grenade was a beautiful throw. Pretty certain Desecrated and Kitty were feeling that one as they retreat, getting a couple grenades out themselves. But I don't think that's going to do much to scare off Top Gun.
Hey, Kitty, you wanna come here, stand behind me? We're gonna, at the stairways.
I was just thinking this. Who brought?
Around the other way.
cover fire, cover fire. Guys gotta cover fire. It's not, he's not gonna...
Friendly down. 2 remaining.
Sorry.
I told you we should have fucking went around.
That is it, and then that's gonna push the game into 3-4 for TG.
Nobody cares what Desecrated says. He's stupid.
Definitely hard for Dabs to breach, though, that plane area. NAC 9, Goon Platoon 3. Congratulations,
Wow.
NAC, on their victory. Very well played. Sorry we missed it, but glad they were good matches. Skull Cinema, thank you for joining. Hoon, thank you for joining. Glad you guys could make it.
Welcome.
Okay, what was I was going to say something, and I don't remember what it was now.
Another bad joke, maybe.
Listen, I know what I was gonna do. Well, now I know. It wasn't what I was gonna say. It was what I was gonna do.
Oh yes.
So let's see if we can bring up this Group A here.
Yeah.
Let's just bring it in. Bam! Look at that. Beautiful. Wow.
It's not.
Shh. It's getting there. It's getting there. Here we go. Ready? Bam. Perfect. There we go.
Oh, there we go. That's that's perfect. So I see we got quite an interesting thing going on here with the pyramid on the thing. It looks like Shizona Killers there have already played their 4th week.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So they jumped up ahead. So this one's a little bit of an interesting one because we got quite a spread.
Can you hear
But
me?
if you look at NAC with 22 overall maps in 2 weeks. The next person is 29.
And that's Unknown. And it looks like Unknown is actually ahead in the leaderboards with 3 victories, topping the scoreboards with 9. But NAC Barrage still have their 3rd match to play. And it looks
Actually, NAC just played, so it actually
that's
puts
right.
NAC in the lead for not points, but because of map split.
So that's a very interesting spread there. I can't wait to see how that's going to develop. Power Rangers not walking away with any victories. But they did get a couple of round victories, but not a heck of a lot. They're falling behind. They're in last place right now with only 7 map wins.
Yeah, that one's an interesting group.
Very
Let's take a look at
interesting
Group B. Let's see what we got going on in Group B. What's Group B like?
Let me pull up Group B here. I need to set up a whole new thing because I'm slow. Thank you guys for waiting.
You should have been doing this during the...
I know. I had forgotten.
Wait, I have something to say.
Can we get Paco back? Paco, when are you coming back, dude?
Score for Group B. Sorry, guys.
When we're picking
Hashtag
up
where's
someone
Paco?
from
Hashtag
down,
where's Paco?
like, we have to
Hashtag
cover fire
I'll
to be
pay
able to, like,
for
give us some
Paco to
time
come
get
back.
up. That's why I said you can still
There we
shoot
go.
and fire and push X,
Transform.
not looking at the person to
Switch
get
the
them
screen.
up.
Perfect. There we go.
There
There's
we go.
Group B,
Group
folks.
B. All right, Group B, we got Chicken Noodle Soup running with 30 points. Now, this is perfect because all teams have played the 3 weeks. Still early on, so it could definitely change, but looks like Chronic Mastigators, Dugnuts, and Chicken Noodle Soup all rolling with 9 points.
Yes, but unsurprisingly, Chicken Noodle Soup is topping this group with a total of 30 map wins.
Yes.
And that is unsurprising.
Which is interesting because in Group C, Group A and Group B all have the same 3 zeros. There's been no ties until you hit Group C. And, Scrub Squad just decided to mess up everybody's wonderful 3 points and mix it up a little bit. Yeah, look at that. There you go. There's some ones. We don't discriminate to number ones.
But there's your score spread, folks. These will be updated as I get those updates. Paco, I don't understand the facepalm. I think I am doing everything perfectly here.
Are you watching the stream like I am? This whole stream is a facepalm since he's been gone, dude.
Absolutely not. I think I've been doing a great job behind the scenes, not only commentating, but also running. Okay, yeah, no, I've really been sucking it up. I'm sorry, guys. But hey, you know what? At least I got you the stats. That's still something Paco hasn't done for you, so I got one up on him for that one.
That's true. That's true. We're constantly building. We're constantly adding, trying to add new things, and making more things for Paco to do on the back end.
For all those viewers who are actually players in this season's league, please be sure to get your scores in to Gutos as early as you can, so that those tables can be updated. When those tables are updated, they're distributed. That gives us the most updated information. So if you want us to continue to show that on our stream, we can only show them when there are updates. If there are none, we run into problems. We give out the wrong information. It's not good for anyone. It's a bad look. So make sure you get those scores in so that those tables are accurate.
Yes, very much so. So it does look like we are finally getting back into it, and we are going back to Gauntlet.
Yay, Gauntlet!
Ready for a rush, fellas.
All right, so we do have TG starting, Top Gun starting at the back section. It looks like we are gonna have box area. This is a nice spot.
I was just gonna say, like this, I like this spawn point for the laptop, the box area. It's a very fun cat and mouse game there, but it doesn't look like Dabs is going to be sitting tight in the box room. Instead, I think they're taking it to Top Gun.
What's the next match where you're streaming? We have no idea.
Oh, right there.
Firewall access point locations are compromised.
Grenade, 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 grenade! Oh, y'all about impacts. They're not making it far enough.
Oh, yeah, we're getting Joker.
Get over there. Get over there, Sam.
For her team. She's trying to run away. She is seeing red. Snail Trail is just on fire this evening.
He's coming at you.
No! Cloud downing Snail Trail. She's got self-revive, but no, could not get that self-revive in time. And I believe...
Hey, those impacts, they kind of suck.
No poo-pooms.
I'm coming to you, Cloud. I'm just fat and slow.
Yeah,
I didn't do
I agree with you.
Pilates.
For how far
Frags
that we
would've-
ended up.
Yep.
Well, you know what though? You should not have been fucking all the way up there. What the fuck was that in the first place? Like, you didn't stay with us at all. I get it.
And that makes it 3 to 5.
You should not have ran all the way out there.
Yeah.
I still love you, but you did.
Alright, I'll be a good little bitch and just follow you guys.
Thank you.
So as to go back to Karen's question, next match is streaming. So tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I'm gonna go on a limb and speak for both of us when we say we're probably not doing one tomorrow.
Not one tomorrow, not one Wednesday.
Nope. Possibly Thursday.
Possibly.
Or no, wait. Thursday? Sorry, no. Thursday's gonna be a no because that's Boxing Day. That's all that's stat here. Probably gonna be busy that day too. So we probably might not see us back until either Friday or the weekend. Is so, but that's to be expected with the holiday season. But we will be back, and we'll be looking forward to the games that we will be casting.
And that's just another bit of important information, some house cleaning stuff for any players here in chat. Be sure to schedule your matches and let everybody know when they are so that we can all come and support you. All right. It's not just a matter of keeping track of the scores, getting video footage of things. It's so we can all come watch you guys play, because that is what you're here for. You're here to play in the league, get the support, get the fans. We love watching you guys. So please let us know as early as possible, as soon as you find out when your matches are scheduled and what time they are.
Yeah, and speaking of the streams, feel free to make sure you guys go check out and give a follow and show some love to our teams here. So the first link there, we have Snail Trail for Dabs, and we have Top Gun Joker.
So we are now 8 rounds in. We have a couple more maps to go through, but in the meantime, since there seems to be some lag between each round, be sure to go check out our Discord. Again, we are building our community, and that starts with your participation. Come join us on Discord. We have a lot of fun over there. Like I always say in every stream, it's active pretty much daily. There's always some chatter going on over there, and it's a good way just to see like what we're up to. You can always ask questions, see where we're going to go. If there are games that you want us to broadcast over or at least look into, you can talk to us there about it.
So it does look like we are on cargo, or no, docks, sorry. See, I got confused with
those seagulls. Yeah,
the sea can, man. I was like, because I didn't actually see it. So it does look like we are on docks.
DABS
so it looks like they are.
The boat.
Yeah, Top Gun getting the boat. Quick, do they let them push up onto the boat, or are they gonna hold the edge? Yeah, that's a dangerous spot to have.
Yeah, they're gonna.
They're proving me wrong here. I don't like being proven wrong. Top Gun, go protect those ramps.
Get on that corner right now.
Snail and Kitty moving up slowly. You're gonna take a peek around the corner, check those ramps. And oh, she gets shot. Cloud with that precision aim. She's got self-revive. Grenade out. Can she avoid it? Yes, she can. And they're gonna reconsider moving that direction.
Yeah, I just want to make sure the flank doesn't happen from the stairs from Top Gun. Looks like they're still going to pot shots at the top. At lower level.
Take your time.
Oh no, wait, Kitty.
So we do have two on this side.
Those ramps.
I thought we just pulled to the left then.
This is going to be hard for DABS. Pushing up the ramps on attack is not an easy task. You could push up the middle, you could push up one of the sides, but right now Top Gun has all areas covered, and so they're going to run into gunfire regardless.
Yeah, and you can hear in the comms, I don't know if the rest of the stream can, but in the comms for Top Gun, they are saying just hold, stay where they're at. They realize that DABS has to push up.
Nobody's coming over here. We're coming.
Air support coming from right.
Kiddo, are you muted?
Trying to regroup over on Desecrated, probably pushing up that left side of the boat.
Maverick getting knocked down. Yep.
There's another one trying to pick him up. Shit, he got me, guys.
Back there behind the
Right there in
box.
the middle.
They're all three right fucking here.
Desecrated one getting Joker.
Team firing, getting the elimination.
Getting guys. Yeah, get cover. I'm getting guys.
It's 3v2, DABS moving in, trying to get closer to that laptop.
Maverick, there's a guy right to your left.
Snail Trail going around for a bit of a flank.
Am I okay, Kitty?
Yes, Snail, he's on your right.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Oh no! Snail Trail going down. Unfortunately, those comms were a little bit late. Now,
Maverick, there's two guys
One in the very
where you
far
were
back over
going.
there.
Come on, Cloud, get over here with me. Just hold on.
I don't got any ammo.
I know, I'm gonna get us some right now.
I got a grenade.
They're a little to the right. They're a little to the right. Right there, right there.
I'm down. Throw a grenade.
Another one pushing. Another one pushing. Grenade. 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 Grenade.
Oh, shoot them. Finish them both. Hurry. Oh, that's it. Finish him.
All right, Dab, we're getting him down, and it looks like we have time. Laptop is open? Question mark.
I think the laptop is open. Desecrated one, I believe the last one alive. He's got a lot of work to do here if there is a jammer.
It was all your fault.
They needed that one.
30 seconds left. Desecrated has to get in there. He's got to find that jammer. He got it. He's got to move in.
Hey, Justin, he's singing that pattern.
20 seconds left. He's got lots of time.
Lot of time. Dabs with that final push. As SoFlo said, committing to one side and pushing as a team. And Dabs is not down and out. They get another victory, making the score 4-5.
Getting an awful lot closer to that 5-7 prediction that somebody had made.
Yeah, but did you actually call out who was going to win?
I did say 5-7 Top Gun with the hopes that Dabs proves me wrong.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you.
AK, oh boy, Chikbachi? Chibachi? AK Chibachi? I'm butchering that. I am sorry, but thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in.
Joker a little upset that their loss towards Chronic Master Gators. However, when we were looking at the current scores for Group B,
Yeah, for a second.
Party chat?
Chronic Master Gators
Can we just click
winning
over to it?
Yep.
all
You
4
could
weeks.
just still click onto it.
So
You lost
Having
to a
them-
good team.
yeah, I'd be upset if you not to discredit any teams, but like Gems and D's Vampires who have maybe had some bad weeks. If you'd lost to them, I know I would have unfriended you.
Yeah.
Are we gonna stick with the same thing?
Nothing but love, Joker. Nothing but love.
Oh man. But yeah, so you you lost to a team that is currently in the lead by points, and if you look at the total number of map wins, they're not far behind Chicken Noodle Soup.
Yeah.
So they're really in second place at the moment in Group C.
Yeah.
So you lost to a good team. There's no shame in that.
So we're most likely watching.
It was well fought, especially what I was watching. You guys were fighting hard. There was definitely some good matches there.
Cheers, Joker.
Or a 6-6 tie. There's a rumor it's the new thing to do if you are the Scrub Squad.
We are starting trends all over the place.
But Scrub Squad broke their trend. You know, they like to start trends but never follow through on them once they start becoming a real thing.
Well, see, again, it's we either tie or we're taking all of them. As soon as we lose one map, that's it. We're just gonna tie it.
Just gonna tie it.
Yeah, and that way there's not a risk of us losing. And I've said this before, we don't look at it as tying. We look at it as robbing the other team for 2 points.
That's a very good outlook. And for SoFlo, Group A, this is where Barrage stands. They are currently tied for second place with NAC, but NAC just won tonight's match, so they are now tied for first place with Unknown, putting Barrage in tentatively in second place until your third match is complete, and we'll see where you stand after that. But right now, in the top 3.
Yeah, Group A is probably one of the hardest ones to take a look at and kind of extrapolate what's going on. We've gotten teams that have played 2 weeks more than like NAC and Barrage. Although to be fair, they might have played their games and the list just hasn't been updated.
But these are the most recent that are available to me. So again, if you are a player on a team in the league and you haven't shared the scores of your matches, please do so. Otherwise, we can't update these and we can't get you the most up-to-date information.
And if anybody does have any O. Henry Reese's, please feel free to send them my way.
What? I'm so confused. Cut.
Wait, where's that thing? Paco, we need you.
Oh my goodness. Snickers, he says.
We need that thing we were discussing. What the hell are you talking about?
Press the button. I don't have the button. I don't know what button. We don't have it here.
No!
Oh God, no!
Well,
We have
I
been
know
having
Karen.
What's up?
I know Karen is
Well,
absolutely
Jane,
killing
so we
herself
can
laughing
talk
right
and
now.
not be-
Yeah,
Because
probably.
she is one of the few people that have seen that video and know exactly what we're talking about.
It's not rude.
We can't reveal
Just
too
trying to
much
figure out
because
what
it's
we're doing.
one of the things that we're working on in the progress.
But if you're interested in checking out yourself,
Yeah.
become a patron. Go over to patreon.com/AH commentary and you can check out the video. I believe it is a tier 2 and tier 3. So you'd have to become a tier 2 or tier 3 patron to gain access to that video. But it'd be worth it. Just
It is a
just
well
for that
spent
video alone.
Yeah.
It'd be totally worth it. So go check it out, guys. Patreon.com/AH commentary. Support us over there and enjoy some of that good content. And SoFlo says we have been having issues getting power to come play. Well, considering their scores, I can see why. I mean, if they're looking at their stats, right? We were just looking at this Power Rangers. The most that they've only won 7 map rounds in total out of the 3 matches that they played. Probably a bit intimidated, but you know what? They can't count themselves out yet. They're only 3 weeks in.
Yeah, to be fair, look at Goons. They've only got excuse me, they've only got 9 map points in as well. So
Yeah,
and that's not it's not a proper indicative hierarchy at this point.
Right. You know, and the Goon Platoon did really well in Season 1. They had a lot of wins. They got pretty far in the league. And they're even struggling. But don't count yourselves out yet, Power Rangers. If any of you are here or watching this, watching the recording of this, be sure to schedule a match with Barrage. Otherwise, it's going to end up in a forfeiture, and you don't want that. You want to at least play, get some of those points in.
Get paid, you might as well play.
Good content, more like a day at the insane asylum. Well, you know,
Some of the greatest minds in the world.
I have a lot of inspiration to draw from. So, JJ's still around. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah, some of the greatest minds in the world were considered to be insane people, but from insanity comes something. I don't know.
I don't know. Insanity comes insane things that people somehow, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway,
everything goes from order to chaos.
We are going to be heading back to docks. I'm not sure why there's so much lag between the matches, but they seem to be enjoying themselves. I suppose that's what's most important, but it is slowing the content a little bit. We are about an hour and 20 minutes in, so... Yes, brilliance. That's perfect. See? Insanity equals brilliance, and that means we're geniuses, Titch.
You know, I've been called a lot worse. I've also been called not much better. So, but it means a lot coming from Karen.
It does.
So, sorry for the downtime here, guys. If we start going off on weird tangents, it's just we're trying to fill in the time.
Are we good?
Looks like they are getting back into it. So we are going back into docks. We do have Dabs on the defense, Top Gun on attack this time around.
And after this, we only have one more map. And would you like to take a guess at what map it's going to be?
If I was to pick a map right now, it would be Office.
Office? You know, I was leaning towards the same, but I think the off chance map might be, and this is really off chance, FOB.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't think it will happen. It's probably highly unlikely, but I still want to throw it out there. I want to see FOB at least once.
If we don't see Office, it would be District. They seem to have picked a lot of maps, a lot of the bigger, more open, different style maps.
That is true.
Not so much in the smaller way. So if we were to see something as an end here, I'd see them throwing a wrench in the gears and trying to change it up a little bit, and maybe they have maybe one of the teams, I'm not sure whose pick it is, but maybe they have a little trick up the sleeve for a smaller map that they can try and pull out and maybe squeak out those extra wins.
motion sensor right there. No, it ain't.
And then two on the side. Yeah. So me and Desecrator will put stuff here in the middle. Watch your back too, Desecrator. Just
Watch your feet, Kitty.
Right
Oh,
below
okay.
me.
I know you're probably not gonna stand there. I was gonna say just watch your feet.
Yep, Cloud watch up left when you get there, brother.
Dabs here. Dabs is all the way on the other end.
Set off proxy.
Couple of proxies going off. And it looks like Dabs is going to be protecting their laptop rather than spreading out across the deck.
There's a hit. I got a hit. I don't know. I just heard a hit. I know it's Desecrator.
Just on the ass.
Keep an eye.
Nice shooting.
Oh, how many?
One that I see just popped out behind the box.
Retired. 3 remaining.
I need it. Oh, this. What? I needed help. They're watching their side. We're watching the middle.
I was watching the middle. Yeah,
I know. I needed. Yeah, on the far side where we set up booby traps. I was sitting there saying.
Are
I have
they
one
all on that over
shooting
there?
them down.
Dabs down one member.
I'll put one.
They moved right. I know there's two on this side.
Bad Kitty sneaking up,
I don't have any here.
as well as Snail in tote.
Yeah, as soon as I
Gunfire exchange. Bad Kitty downing Maverick. Snail
Joker
moving
going
up.
down.
Oh shit, I'm down.
Snail going down. Does she have the self revive? No. Yes, she does. She gets herself up. Bad Kitty still providing that fire.
That's it. She was reloading.
Fuck.
Snail going down and Bad Kitty going down. And I think Top Gun is.
You are on the clock. You're on the clock. I don't see boom booms. No jammer. Nice work. Nice work. Good shooting, guys. Good
Good spot, fellas. That's a good one.
I thought we had that one.
624.
There's the laptop. Manually activated so I can start the flawless victory.
Hostiles detected at laptop
Good
location.
work. Good.
Bloody
Good
hell.
shooting.
You had
Good
one
shooting.
job. Contract revoked.
Yes, very good games. And quick, guys, in chat, throw your pick. What's the final map going to be? Let's hear what.
Well, it seems like both of us need to work on defending that boat. Well, it seems like both of us need to work on defending that boat. That shit up. We're gonna do prepper.
What's good
We
your
just
last
gave
name?
that shit up. All right, we're gonna do prepper. Let's go right some wrongs in there. Let's go right some wrongs in there.
Do I need this one, fellas?
All right.
Some of those previous matches.
Do I need?
Yeah, we are saving all the matches that we do cast, so everything will be up. I believe we highlight every one, so it doesn't. It should stay as a collection there, so should be there pretty permanently.
And if you want to see where we started, we have all of season 1 or all the recordings that I have of season 1 up. So that should be in its own folder. You can go check those out. See where we started. And that was honestly only like, what, 6 months ago? Not even 6 months ago?
No, not even.
Not even 6
I think
months.
October.
So yeah, we've only kind of been doing this since like September, October-ish. And we've already come so far, and it was all thanks to you guys. It looks like Rob's calling office here.
Desecrated.
Yeah. See, Rob's a smart dude, so he listened to what I said, and he's like, Titch knows what he's talking about. I'm gonna back him, and I'm gonna go office.
You know, I didn't want to commit to office because I didn't want to be in allegiance with you. I didn't want to agree with you on this one, but you know,
You think so?
I guess you just got to go with your gut feeling. How was that beverage tonight, by the way?
The beverage was good. Unfortunately, it's empty.
Yeah.
But it was a good choice by Snail Trail for the rum and coke. One thing I didn't put on there, you might have seen it in the Discord, but I realized afterwards that I had orange juice and grenadine, so I could have made a rum punch.
I did notice that.
So I was like, it was close.
You know, interestingly enough, I didn't see a map selection there. So, but we
Neither
are
did I.
moving into it. We're moving into the last map, folks. For all those who have stuck around since the beginning, thank you so much. I know it's been a long evening. We're going on about an hour and a half here, but hour and a half of really good fights.
Yeah, we're just building up the suspense for the map pick. Drum roll, please.
That was a terrible drum roll. Paco, put that on your mix next time. And just hit the button.
And we are back at Prepper.
Back at Prepper. Really?
Yep.
Yeah, so Flo, this is the final map. We have 2 more rounds to go.
So this is an interesting spawn. This is one I've never actually had before.
I think so.
I believe it's normally the back section of the map, the lower bunker.
I got a sensor on it.
We'll just both run across. You guys run
No, it is. So from the blue tab room, if you're looking out towards the middle, it's the right, the very lower section.
Searching for firewall access point coordinates. Stand by.
It's sort of where like you normally spawn. Like 90% of the time you spawn at the bottom of the hill.
2 firewall access
It's
points
there.
coming to your devices.
Be careful.
As they typically would. DABS still trying to work their way in, get an idea of where that laptop is. Now they have an idea. They got the firewall moving in the direction of the laptop. They have to be careful and pick which entrance is best for them and going to result in fewer casualties.
We do have Karen dropping another 100 bits.
You can't hear me? Am I not speaking loud enough, sir?
Did
What
you mute
happened?
your...
Nope. It says I'm pretty much peeking towards yellow.
Up above us.
Raise it up a little bit.
Turns out he's just actually trolling and just trying to overpower you. Okay, overpower everything. I can't hear you. A little louder.
I don't
Keep
see my
going,
brother as
keep
being a
going.
troll, but I wouldn't put it past him either.
Keep going. Perfect.
Dad still sitting up top. I think they were kind of looking for a jammer there, but
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have a point there. It might be the Top Gun point of view. Yeah, it looks totally broken.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will fix that then. I don't know why that's happening. That's very strange.
Yeah, good for pointing out. Thanks for pointing that out, Raz. It is that point of view. So unfortunately, we're going to stick to DABS while I finish off here because we don't want to lose Wolf's beautiful voice.
Oh yeah.
And all I can think about is the Kool-Aid Man coming through my wall right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. All right, so noisemakers again.
A very interesting choice.
Real question is, does anybody get fooled by the noisemakers?
Check. Still good. Yeah, I don't know why. Should be coming through.
Yeah, but you wouldn't see it until you switch to actually switch to the other. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Paco can fix it later. A little late to bring. Yeah. It's just another thing we'll add to the list for Paco to fix. Paco, you really shouldn't leave yet. We're almost done, and we have a wonderful surprise for you at the end.
Should I throw an impact and make sure if anything's
so-
down there?
Okay.
Or just hold it?
No, I cannot sing like my brother. I don't have those beautiful pipes, unfortunately.
He sings like a baby bird.
We got a minute.
Just like a sweet baby bird. Alright, a lot of gunfire getting exchanged. Actavert downing Maverick. Alti getting revived. Jester downing. I didn't quite see who it was. I'm losing images here.
Okay. I should be live now, guys.
Actually, one going down.
Fucking bounce back and almost kill me.
Jester getting revived.
It still looks like all of Top Gun is still alive, though.
Yeah, we have Desecrated one still alive off the DABS. but I believe that is the only player up.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna go no.
He's going to have to pull off a very significant feat here.
I mean, it's open.
And I
He
don't think
drops
that's...
in, and Jester gets the down and the elimination. And that will push us into, I believe, a 7-4.
And it looks like Top Gun is going to be walking away with their
3
victory
points.
this evening with 3 points.
So this is where Dabs is going to finish off nice and strong. They are on the defense on Prepper. Hopefully they can have a really good strong hold and finish off strong with a 5-7, giving me one more wonderful prediction.
I think you've only missed, what, 2 predictions, I think?
Yeah, I think it's two predictions so far.
2 predictions, but this one was pretty spot on. We'll see if Dabs can come back. You know, right now Dabs is just looking to take that last win away from Top Gun. And again, the purpose of getting as many wins, round wins as possible, map wins as possible, is so if you end up tying in the end, whoever has the most map wins will push forward into the quarterfinals over someone who they have tied with. So very important that Dabs works really hard in this last round to get that victory and give Top Gun less reason to move forward.
Paco, when are you coming back, out of curiosity?
So while we wait for Paco's response, a few things that we do have in the works, or at least something that we're discussing. We're looking into the Rocket League and capturing some of that footage.
Yes.
I do have friends who play Call of Duty Modern Warfare who are very interested in running a league, and I'm helping them organize that as well. So we might cover a little bit of that if you are interested. So those are a couple of things that we have in the works. We're still organizing some of that stuff. It will initially be posted in Patreon. Is that correct?
Yes. So I know the Rocket League tournament that Wolf and I, or Paco and I, will be casting, I believe. I don't know if you're going to jump in on this one or not. But Paco and I will be doing a Rocket League tournament. I believe that will be going to the Patreon first, and then we'll probably do a rebroadcast or something like that after the fact later on. To kind of fill in some of the days that we don't necessarily have anything going on. It just gives us something to just sort of put on the channel and keep it a little bit more active.
So yeah, speaking of Patreon, why don't you head on over to patreon.com/AH commentary, selfless plug, as we move into our last round.
I hear there's a very funny creative process meeting.
Well, I can jump in Rocket League. In fact, I think I was doing pretty good. My last play with you and Paco, I think I was improving. I definitely have a lot of work to go. I will not be broadcasting that with you. That'll definitely be you and Paco. I might be able to work the back end for you guys. But yeah, that's something that I'm less familiar with, and you guys will find a lot more enjoyment if Paco and Titch were to commentate over that. And it looks like Dabs is in the map room, or I call it the map room. I don't know if it's called the map room, but that's what I'm calling it. And they're gonna hunker up here, put a door blocker up, and cover all the entrances. Desecrated going out, keeping an eye on that potential flank. Top Gun still on the surface, moving in.
Yeah, so a lot of conversation about what they think they're doing, how the best way to approach this is. It looks like we're doing a 2-2, possibly. They're gonna hit all 3 points, maybe.
Possibly. It's hard to tell. They're a bit scattered. Top Gun's a bit scattered at the moment. Again, was that another noisemaker? Proximity mine going off. Dab still hunkered down, checking all entrances. Not a lot of activity happening here. Proximity mines being put up. Top Gun moving in, trying to get some eliminations. Grenades going out. It looks like Maverick and Jester and Cloud all getting eliminations here.
One in the middle.
Top Gun just pushing and laying it into Dabs. Getting a very quick victory here. I'm sorry, Swami.
I'm losing my touch.
But you were pretty close with your prediction there. But unfortunately, you were 1 point off, and Top Gun is going to be walking away with a score of 8-4.
Yeah, I when I looked into the future, I didn't see them pushing all 3 doors at the same time there. The cameras blinded it.
It happens, man. You'll get your touch back. You should have gone with the Ryan Coke, but I understand you were just going with this. You were just going with the suggestion. So yeah, that's going to be it. I'm going to try to stop this before it gets too far. Yeah. I don't even know what's coming up.
Judgment. That's true. Yeah, so going back to the things coming in the near future, like I said, we do have a lot of stuff. So we have our meetings, the creative process, and then we come up with ideas for things to do, and then it's a matter of figuring out how to bring those things to life, which sometimes can take some time. So we just say that things are in process. Sometimes they take a little bit to actually come to fruition. But like I said, we all kind of have our own things that we're sort of working on. Like I said, the new intro for Paco that Paco's going to be doing is I'm really looking forward to that. He has to keep the same music. We've made him do that because the intro music is phenomenal. I think you guys are really going to find the humor and the enjoyment in in our little advertisement thing that we got going in the process as well. But that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Wolf, you got anything you want to size up?
Just stay tuned. I know we got a couple of followers. We got 1 follower today. Karen, thank you so much for the bits. Really appreciate that, guys. We have 14 subs. Thank you guys so much for subbing. If you want to support us in that way, go ahead and shoot us a sub. Also, go check us out on our Discord and our Patreon. You can find the links below or in the extensions if you're watching on mobile. So please go check that out. It doesn't cost anything to join the Discord and just see what we're up to and get to know us a little bit better. But thank you guys for tuning in. I've got nothing else. Paco, can't wait for you to be back, dude. Be on the lookout for things to come, guys.
One last thing, a shout out to our VIPs, everybody who has made donations, subscribed, and joined our Patreon. Much love, and thank you guys for the support.
Absolutely. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, this is Amateur Hour Commentary. Peace out.